And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let me get, I'm on the comment section. Welcome to Vintage Craft and Chat. This is week 2 of our bingo card Christmas journal. And this is officially the last Vintage Craft and Chat of 2024. So I'm going to take a break the next 2 weeks. So yeah, let's have fun today. So last week I showed you guys how to put the front and back covers together. They're made out, both the front and the back cover are made out of vintage bingo cards. And here's the front. We decorated that together, and I put the link down below to part 1 last week. And here's the back. And then we also learned how to, I have something stuck on that one, how to put grommets in. We used both the crocodile and the manual. I always call them grommets. I guess they're eyelets. And I actually prefer the manual, but maybe it's with the grommets, the eyelets that I have. Sorry, not grommets. I don't know. Why do I want to call them that? I think grommets are the things on jeans, right? On your clothing. So we learned how to do that last week. The link to that is below. Hi, Amy. How are you? I have something fun to open from Amy today. I got a package from Amy. I bought some of her beautiful creations. So I'm excited to open that today. Look at this. Walmart is rocking. This is my $10. Can you guys see it? $10 sweatshirt from Walmart. And it wasn't even on sale. I think it was a full price. I went in there a couple weekends ago with my husband, and I'm like, that's so cute. I need to get one of those. I have like one Christmas t-shirt that I bought years ago, and then another sweatshirt I bought last year, and I've been wearing the heck out of it. So yeah, I'm all in the Christmas holiday spirit. I just finished decorating the house yesterday. It took me, what was yesterday, Wednesday? It took me like 3 days straight. Last night, or late, yeah, it was last night, late, early evening, Taylor and I finished it up decorating the big tree here in the living room. So it's taken me a long time, but that's what happens when you are a vintage Christmas collector. I think I have way too much stuff, but I did take out a few things that went into my Etsy cart to be listed on Etsy. So that was good. I found a few things that I am going to part with. Let's see. Let me look at my checkbox here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think that's it. Let's see. Let's pull. I don't know that we're going to have a lot of people today. Last week we didn't have either. I know people are out shopping and doing holiday parties and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm thinking we won't have too many people today, but I'm going to go ahead and pull a prompt from our prompt jar. I did not, full disclosure, did not do last week's prompt, which was, hi, Caroline. How are you? Happy holidays. Oh, hope you're doing good. Last week, what was it? Magazine images, I think. So hopefully I'll catch up with that this week. Let's see what today's is. Whoops, I dropped it. Oh, well, that's a good one. This is very apropos because that's what we're doing today. It's kind of a pocket page is what I'm calling it. So does that count for mine? Because that's what we're doing today. Let's see. Let me put that up there, and I will take a picture and post it in our Instagram group. Okay, so that's fun. Hopefully that counts. Let's see, like raise a hand if that counts for me. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, Amy, should I open your box? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I also have a Christmas card here from Angela that I want to open up. Let's see here. So Amy, let me know. I want to put your links below, but I wasn't sure if you want me to put like your Facebook page or what link you want me to put. So let me know, and then I'll do that later today, so I can have that down in the description. But Amy has been doing craft fairs. I think you did that last year too. Oh my gosh. And you make the cutest things. I'm opening it. You know what? Yeah, sometimes I open things right away, but sometimes I'm good at, I can wait. It kind of, it extends the fun. It's like putting off the fun a little bit. So, okay. Oh, you wrapped this really good. And there's stickers on the outside. I blacked out our addresses so you can't see it, but there's little stickers and cute little things here. So I'll probably fussy cut those and use those because I like to do that as junk journalers. Okay, good. Let me write that down. Facebook and Instagram. Awesome. I will put those links down below in the description. Your last one is Saturday. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I think that worked out well. You know, I snagged my 2 wonderful items, and then I didn't go back to look at your Facebook page to see how that sale did. Hopefully it went really well. You can do it, Amy. You can do it. Once you do it once, then it's like you have it. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little card. Okay, so I will read what it says in the inside, but like when I'm off later, but look at this cute little Pooh card. That's going to go in one of my journals for sure, probably spring journal. And then here's Amy's cards too, if you guys want to do a screen print, but I will put all of her links in the description later. But there's her card for a screen print. I know, isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. I think I might know what this one is. Yes, it was so excited. Look at this little guy. He is going, I already told Amy, he is going on our tree in the family room, which is all elves, like vintage wooden ornaments. And although he would look really cute with my other little guys on the tier tray, because I collect the vintage ones that are like this. So he would look really cute there. But our family room tree is elves, mushrooms. What else is on there? That's kind of the general theme of that tree. Oh my gosh, Amy, he's so cute. Oh, look how adorable he is. And there's his little base. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love him. Okay, I'm going to put him here. I have the candle going, but I'm going to put him there for now so we can enjoy. It's kind of far away, but so we can enjoy. And I'm going to use this tissue paper for crafty too. Oh my gosh, what else is in here? Amy said she put some extras. That's a lot of extras. I should. In fact, I need to go back and watch yours. I don't know if I'm that brave. I'm going to try to, today being my last vintage craft and chat, I posted a few pictures on Instagram, but I'm going to try to do some like little videos or reels, but I don't know. Did you have to edit it? Did you just do like one shot? I don't know. Oh my gosh, Amy. Look at him. It was funny because I originally said, oh, I want one with the mushroom, but I don't know. I saw this little one with the tree, and then I completely changed my mind from what I said I wanted. Oh my gosh. He just like your name. He's amazing. Oh my gosh, Amy. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. And see, I already know where everything's going. He's going to go in the kitchen. I have like a little collection of snowmen that sit on, like, I don't know what you call it. It's a low landing in the kitchen. I have some snowmen, like a big one that my mom gave me, and some other little fellas there. So, oh my God, it's cute. Okay, so he spun cotton. Amy, you need to do videos on how you make all these amazing things. Like, is he painted? How did you get him so firm like that? Oh my gosh, those would be a big hit if you did videos on these. Oh yes, he's gonna have a little place of honor in my Christmas decor every year. Oh my gosh, look how cute those are. I'll post a picture. Okay, what else is in here? Something's heavy. With cornstarch, I used, oh, okay. I love their tutorials. Hi, Kathy. He does kind of look like W.C. Field. Amy, what? No. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry, Amy. Look at these Kokeshi dolls. Oh my gosh, you are the sweetest person. Oh my goodness. Amy, thank you. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. I don't have any that look like this. Oh my gosh. So Amy knows I collect Kokeshi dolls. It started from a pair that my mother-in-law had given me that she brought from Okinawa, because that's where she's from. My husband was born there. Oh my gosh, Amy. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. They're so, yeah, I'm going to try. Oh, look at her little, like the little thing back here. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that's called. I should know. Oh my gosh. Okay, I won't cry. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, look, I'm taking so much time to do this today. And then look at this. Look at this bag of goodness. You know what? I'm going to turn the camera around. And then I think it's better because then I can show everything better. Let's see here. Settings. Oh my gosh. Oh, you said goodies. I was thinking like little crafting goodies. Let's see. Let me do that. Is everything good? Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. I guess that's the fun thing too with, look how cute. I'm sorry, I'm already unwrapping that. Look how cute that is. Same thing. I'm going to do a little fussy cut with him, and he'll go in a journal. Oops, let me make sure I can save him. I'm going to cut it open that way. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Look at the beautiful buttons. Oh my gosh. Oh, look how cool that is. I don't have a coaster that's like that. Okay, this is definitely going in the second Christmas journal that I'm making for myself. He's going to go in there. This cute little die cut. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Look how cool that is. It's like paper frame. That is going to go right into my, I think, oh, what is this? Into my Valentine. What is this? Is this a game piece? I've never seen this before. It looks like a game piece. Oh, I need to know the name of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Amy, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. And that's vintage. And these little tags. are so cute. Do you have a die cut thing that does these? Oh my gosh, these are great. I don't have anything that cuts tags like that. Oh, so springy and wonderful. Oh, you got it over the summer at a yard sale? Ooh, it's a memory game. Is it all flowers? I need to look on eBay. Oh, I love those. Beautiful buttons, mother of pearl buttons. Those are beautiful. Look at the shape of those. Those are beautiful. Oh, look at this. Some little fussy cuts from children's book pages. Oh, I love those. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's going into an Easter journal. Easter greetings. That's beautiful. Oh, is it various items? Oh, yeah, I'd love to know. I'd love to know so I can look on eBay. The Bay. These cute little sparklies here. Those are fun. Oh, those would be so pretty in a collage. Oh, look at her. Ooh, where was she from? Maybe a card? Look at this little like 60s, 70s girl. Oh my gosh, she's fun. That's what I love about junk journaling, right? We all find different things. And Amy made this. Look at this. Is this a little card? Oh my gosh, Amy. How adorable is that? The little doily and this little flower trim. I'm sorry, I'm holding it strangely. And the little bunny, that's going in my own journal. And then this looks like maybe a little card. I'm partial to flowers. That's what intrigued me. Did you make this? Oh no, maybe I think this might be it. But look how cute this is. Look at the butterfly. And I don't know if you can see, but the antenna are metal. What a good idea. That's a really good idea. We'll have to put that into. Oh, okay. So it's like a little, it's a die cut. And then like a little kind of a vellum, like a washi tape kind of a die cut. And then, so that would be easy. And then you could put the little pieces of metal wire. So cute. But the cool thing is to get inspiration from things that we see too, right? Oh, this is a cool card. So this is like a fairies card. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Is this I think this is another coaster. Look how cute. That's so sweet. It's double-sided, which is really interesting. Here is like a little, like a vintage die cut. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, this is so fun, Amy. This is a, it's so cute. It's a little chicken postcard. So here's the front of it. And then here's the back of it. So it's probably from a set, you know, where they have like the perforated edges. How cute is that? That's so fun. I like the chicken. Chicken reminds me of my mom. My mom had a lot of chicken stuff in her kitchen. Piece of map page, which I love. And then the fun thing is, right, we don't all have the same maps in our stash. And a really cool coloring page, kind of a Zentangle, which is fun. That would be really fun to collage with. That's fun. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is a postcard too. Oh my gosh, I love this. That's gorgeous. And then there's the back. The New York Botanical Garden. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at this little guy or guys. A vintage piece of stationery, and it has these cute little beavers, the big beaver and the little baby beaver. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Beautiful. Oh, is this some of your coffee and tea stain paper? Oh, this is beautiful. I'm kind of running out. Leanne had gifted me a bunch, and then I had bought some from somebody. Look how beautiful those are. Ooh, so I'm going to savor this. And this one, I think this was from tea, right? I think you were dyeing with tea. Look how beautiful that is with the purple. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Oh, look at this. I love my readers. Here's a book page from a vintage reader. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. This is like all amazing. What is this? This is cool. This is a page from, you know, like a how-to, like a sewing, probably like a sewing book. So cool on how to upholster chairs and make curtains. That's fun. I love unusual book pages. Look how cute that is. That would be cute, like a little collage. You could put like a little something cute sitting on the bed. That's really neat at the back. How to make ruffles. Oh, and then this is pretty. Merry Christmas postcard. So there's the bag. Look how cute he is. Yeah, I'm definitely putting this into my own journal. Oh my gosh. Hibiscus tea. Ooh, I'm going to have to. That's another thing to make a video about. That's another thing to make a video about, Amy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Let me see. I'm going to put it back. Should I? I don't know what I did with the bag now. Okay, so I'm going to read this later. Thank you, Amy. I love my beautiful handmade treasures, my little goodie bag. I'm going to use this too. I'll put that in the journal. And my kokesh. Oh, here's the bag. And my kokeshis. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will post pictures of everything later too. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. And I love, well, the things you made. Every time I look at them, I will think of you, and the kokeshis too. Those will be out with my kokeshi collection. So every time I look at them, I'll think of you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. I can't after that. I feel like, okay, we could be done. That was so much fun. We could be done for the day. Okay. What are we doing? Okay. Let me take a deep breath. We did the prompt. Oh, let me open Angela's card really quick, my dear. Dear Angela's Vintage. Oh my gosh. And I'll read the card later too. But isn't that beautiful? That's so gorgeous. So if Angela's watching this later, thank you, Angela. I will message her too. Oh, it's a beautiful card. And then she put some Christmas stickers inside too. Let's see. And those are going to go in my journal. So we have a little house. Oh, look at this one. This little kind of retro Santa. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that with the candle. So those are fun. Yeah, look at that. I probably can't, it won't fit, huh? It's too big to go in here, but maybe it'll go in next year's journal, but I'm definitely going to keep that, but it'll go on display. Oops, I dropped the sticker. It'll go on display with our cards this year. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. I'm going to take a sip of water. Here real quick. Okay. All right. So today what we're doing, so like I said, we worked on the front cover, back cover last week. And, oh, that's what we need to do. Okay. So I'm going to do a flip through, just a quick flip through of the completed journal. So I did get I always have 2 working ones. So I did get this one complete, and it's actually been listed on Etsy as of last night. I was up super late. It's been, it's been one of those months trying to get ready for Christmas, but it is listed in my Etsy shop, and I probably will try to do a flip through video if I can after I get all my Christmas shopping done tomorrow and this weekend. But here is same front, same back. We did them identical last week. And then I'll just kind of hold them up. So here is a little library card that I made with one of the clusters, that other video that I posted. And I made this little library card to go inside, which can also be a journaling card. Let's see here. It's hard to do. And just a little ticket in there. I put a piece of vellum. And the one thing that I took time to do, which took a long time putting the journal together, but I liked the thought that it would withstand time and hold up really well, is I did die cut page protectors. So I double-sided them. So every page except for the front and back cover, because they have the eyelets, I put page protectors on both sides. So you'll find that on all the pages. Here is part of some Christmas sheet music with a little vintage label here or sticker on the side. We have a built-in pocket on this page, and I just did a little journaling card with some stamping on an index card. We have a fun flash card here, double. Oh, I kind of like the blue side. I'll let the blue show. So a lot of the journal has like greens, reds, and there's also a lot of blues in it too. A piece of grid paper here, and all the just kind of plain. All the journal pages, I just left them blank. Sometimes I'll do a little collage or a little sticker, but I just left them as is. So there's lots of journaling space. And I just lined, I think, all but one with washi tape on the side. So I've just left those as is. I don't know what this is. This is like a cool advertising. I just like the colors of it. Sinclair London. I think we looked at that last week. This is the only ledger page that I didn't put the washi tape because I love, this is like my favorite paper. This is from Dollar Tree. And I just like the numbers there. I didn't want to cover up the numbers because I just think they're so cool. And then here's a little side tuck. I took one of those stickers that I used in the collage. I did a little circle of book page from that Christmas stories book that I was working out of. I took one of those Dollar Tree time cards, and they're great because they're double-sided. One side is red, one side is green. I think Kathy Weisman helped me figure out that that's probably for overtime. Right? It does say it's like extra time here with the red. So I just cut that down. That was super easy. Just put a little piece of material here, just stapled that on. We have a piece of Monopoly money because you need money at Christmas. I didn't back this card, but it's so cool. And I think this is one that I brought back from Canada. I had bought those 2 boxes of circle cards when Taylor and I were with Joni, and I thought that was fun. But you could also, this journal, you can work in it. You can, do some more journaling. It is what I call fully decorated, but, you can come in and put a piece of tissue paper, and you could even make a journaling card out of that. There are lots of die cuts where I didn't have actual vintage stuff to include. I found some printables online, and I think most of them came from Graphics Fairy. So you can go search on Graphics Fairy. Those are free to print and use in your work. And I think I found one sheet of free printables on Pinterest too. So I've just backed them with cardstock. You could actually print them on cardstock too, and then made these little die cuts and you can write on the backs of these too. And then I added some little stickles here and there within the journal because we used some on the front cover. Let's see, this whole side, you can journal on it. I just did a little collage with a little felt tree and just a little paper punch circle. This is a piece of sheet music, vintage sheet music. So this side is Christmas music, but this side wasn't. So I just decoupaged a piece of Christmas, what is this? Not wrapping paper, but tissue paper. And then took another collage, and we'll be working with this tissue paper today. This Santa was from a different piece, and I just I kind of cut him out and put him over the top of this one. This was fun. I thought this was apropos. I was looking through my flashcards, and I think this was close to one of the first cards that I pulled out. So I love that. Spirits denote a jolly person. I thought that was fun. Boiling up, bubbling, and effervescent. I thought that worked well with Santa. So I just have that clipped to the side there. And then here is, I won't pull everything out. So here's the other side of that sheet music. We have a little vintage style sticker here. There's just, I don't know what this is, like a tally page. I just folded it in half. So that's journaling spot here. Another little kind of die cut. And then this is one on Pinterest. I found a whole sheet. I think you could probably just do vintage Christmas tag, free printable or something like that. And you'll probably be able to find these. And it was a whole sheet of them. So again, I just came and made like little die cuts with them. So you could actually write on the back of that. Here's another piece of kind of that ledger paper, vintage leather paper. Here is a page from a vintage recipe book, and I just put a little vintage style sticker. The other side has a doily with a side tuck spot. So I backed a doily with vintage Christmas doily with some paper. I love doing that with doily. Here's another part of one of those time cards. So that's a little journaling spot. This comes out. This is a vintage little gift tag that I thought was beautiful. This is what we're making today. So we'll come back and look at that. This is today's project. Here's another one of those book pages from that Christmas story. I didn't do much on that side because I thought that he's so cute. I didn't really want to mess with him. Here's a little journaling spot with a guest check. I just did a little simple collage on the right-hand corner. I don't know where I got those printables. I made this little, this is one of those Dollar Tree coin envelopes. And I just did a little collage and I decorated the front. And then inside here is a bunch of extra page protectors. So I figure whoever buys this journal or purchases the journal, and if you want to add additional pages in, you have page protectors that coordinate. And then I just took 2 flashcards and did the 2 and the 5. I don't know what this is. I think this came in some other crap pack. So this is just a piece of like vintage from like a telephone book, like a personal phone book. Here is a vintage coaster, and I did put a piece of ledger paper on the back so you can actually journal on the back of that. Let's see here. This is another little die cut that I made, and that has like grid paper on the back, vintage like graph paper, little bit of stickles. So there's a little bit of, not overly glittery, and I just use that kind of, which is this one, Stardust. So it just gives a little glimmer, not too over the top. Another one of the other side of the book page, and I just glued on one of those vintage kind of card gift tags. another journaling opportunity, a vintage green doily, another little die cut. This one I liked. I added a piece of vintage, or no, actually it's not vintage, but a piece of like coffee dyed bias tape, and I thought that was so cool because it has like a really old look to it. So I thought that was good. And again, you can write on the back of that. Here's the other side, and we just have a playing card from, I don't know what game this is where I picked these up, but I thought the colors were Christmassy. Some kind of friendship or friend game. One of you might know what that is. This again was the funny thing where I was going through one of my textbooks and I happened upon the page that said claws. Here is a actual vintage like seal, like little sticker there I glued in on the corner. This page, we just did the corner tuck with a vintage Christmas playing card. We have a little What's Cooking vintage recipe index card. And then here's another one of those little kind of die cut things that were made from the Christmas printable from the gift tag. Here is a cool piece that came from like an address book. So I thought that was kind of cool with the circles. Here is a belly band made from cardstock and then some actual cutouts or fussy cuts from one of my children's books. I thought those were perfect there. So I picked out Snowman. We have a little trifold of ledger paper, that same kind of coordinating back. That this was so fun. I went through my vintage pile of photographs and I found this snow day one. So this is an actual photograph. Another little kind of handmade die cut here with one of those printables. I'm getting to the end. The other side has another belly band here with a piece of the children's book page and like a paper bingo card and a little bit newer little kind of calendar. I think this came from some like Christmas, like a little 6x6 Christmas pack that I had. So I cut that out. I thought that was cute. Some graph paper. This is just reproduction paper with another vintage playing card there, Santa with his Coca-Cola. And then I made a little journaling card, just a real simple one with actual book page from a children's book. And oh, I didn't even back it. I just left the back blank. Sometimes I'll back them with ledger paper. Let's see, I think we're almost done. A little side tuck here, a sticker, some more trifold ledger paper, so lots of writing. You can write on this side. And I love this card. This is one of my favorites. You know, I'm partial to the blue. This one's beautiful. So this is kind of matches that other one that I had glued in. So this is a vintage like a gift card. Here's another one of those cutouts from the tag printable. You guys should go look for these. These are great. And these, if you printed it out, you could like just make your own gift tags too. Would be so cute. I might go back and print another one out and use those this year. And then this is just that piece of Merry Christmas. It came from a vintage work basket magazine. I thought it was so cool, little doily. And there we are. We're at the end. That little vellum tracing paper there and another one of cutouts. And then this one, I probably should have put a little tag or a little string like I did at the front, but I just cut out I think it had a little circle there, so I just punched it out and just glued it on there. And there's our back. And that's it. Okay, now we'll get started. This was very fun to work on. Definitely big labor of love is those of us that make journals. They're always a labor of love. And I'm going to put it back in this cello bag just to keep it nice because it is listed and it'll come with one of I'll tie this or my little hang tag on there. So that's that one. Okay, let's get started. Oh, actually, let me open it up so I can look at I want to look at the pocket. So we'll look at this a little bit closer. So I guess I'm calling, I don't know if somebody else has already come up with the name of this. I don't know. I had these popcorn bags that I had picked up from Dollar Tree probably in the summer, and I hadn't kind of come up with a way to use it. And I pulled these out because these were perfect, right? They match the bingo cards. And so that's what we're using for this. So I don't know. I'm just calling them pocket pages. I don't know what it is. And we'll do a fun little collage on the front, and then a large index card that I just folded in half. And we're going to decoupage a piece of that tissue paper, that kind of vintage looking tissue paper. So it's a great journaling spot. And then the back, I just did a really quick and easy decoupage on the back of that with the other tissue paper. So that's what we're making. Okay, let me open it so I can see. Oh, bye, Caroline. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy. And if I don't talk to you or chat with you, have a wonderful Christmas, wonderful holidays, and then I'll be back in January. Okay, so here's our cover, and let me grab. So what I did was I just cut one of these envelopes in half. Let me take one out here. And I actually ended up using, let's see, what did I do here? Okay, so I cut it to fit the size of the journal. And so I used the bottom half to make the pocket page in this one. And then I didn't want to waste that portion. I didn't mind the fact that it said popcorn. So I actually came in here, and I already did that off camera because I did it like a week ago. But basically I just came and I just folded the bottom. I won't show that. And then just glued it with some art glitter glue so that it's really it's sturdy. Okay, so that's how I made that, and I just measured to fit what fit well with the size of the bingo cards. And I think I had, a little bit left off that I just saved. So that's how I made that. And I think what we'll do today, I don't know if I love the popcorn here at the front, but I'm going to turn it over and we'll keep that fun graphic, but we'll just have it at the back. Okay. And what I'm going to do is take our little, what do we want to call this? Like our little pattern that we made last week for the holes. So we have it marked top and top on this side. And I'm just going to measure out where the holes should be. And we'll get our holes done. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And I probably could just use a regular, well, I'll use this just because I don't want it to mess up. It'll probably work fine. It's a little thick, probably would be fine with just a regular hole punch, but I'll use the crocodile. And I was like, oh, I can't see the circle. And we'll just punch our little holes here. And I already have gone ahead and cut out some of these die cut hole protectors. So let's glue those on. real quick. Is everybody done with their Christmas shopping? I think I said last week that I have hardly anything done, and it's still the same this week. It's terrible. I have my parents, well, their main gift taken care of. I've already bought that and ordered that, and that's arrived, but they wanted a group gift this year. But I do need to get something like, a little something else for each of them to open. And that's it. I think I have, I really haven't done anything. I have I have one thing coming from my son that I'm excited about. And something I ordered for my husband a long time ago. And that we've had that for a while, but really nothing. I'm very behind. So hopefully I can catch up tomorrow and this weekend. Okay, so I glued the page protectors and I just picked green because I thought that was cute. And then I'm going to flip this over and this will become the front. We're going to work on the opposite side. And let's do a little cutout here, just so we know it's a pocket. And I think what I'll do, I'm just going to fold it in half and sort of get the center line. Of course, it's right on a line here, but I can see it. If you can't see it well, mine ended up exactly right between the white band and the red band here. So I'm just going to use that as my center. And I'm going to take the 1.5 inch circle. Of course, now I say that. Can I see it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And what's nice about the bag is it has such a wide opening that you can really get in there and easy. All right, hopefully that worked pretty good. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot was the washi tape. Let me grab that. I forgot to get that out. And I think when I was making it, I put the washi tape on and then I cut the circle and it didn't work. It got all kind of mangled up because the paper cutter didn't want to cut through the washi tape. So I'm going to try to do it, just manually. So we're just going to take a length of this. And this is new, but I'm just afraid it won't stick super well over time. So I'm actually going to lay down some glue. And I think I'll use the art glitter glue. I probably could use glue stick with it too, but I'm just going to do the art glitter glue. Kind of where I think it is, and then we'll tack some additional down underneath, just so it doesn't go anywhere over time. And I'm going to put it right on the edge. I'm not going to try to wrap it on the inside. I'll just kind of go right to the edge there. I think we did pretty good. And then I'll just take this little end. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I just wrapped it around. In fact, I'm going to cut that so it's even there. And then just wrap that around and glue it. That's nice, just so it kind of finishes it off that edge. I'm so glad I finally found something to do with these bags because they're really fun and graphic. I actually did, full confession, I actually was trying to make a little journal with them And I need to pick that up and work on that a little bit more. I kind of didn't like the way it was turning out, but it may have been kind of the theme I was going with and the other supplies I had. So I'll probably pick that back up and see if I can kind of turn it around. And then I'll just cut these just to be even with the other ends. Okay. Get rid of those little scraps. We'll glue those on. Maybe I might be able to cut through. Maybe we'll try and see if I can cut through with the paper thing now that it's just the one. It's stuck on there. The washi tape stuck. There we go. No, maybe I'll just take my little fussy cut scissors. I could probably get pretty good around there. I don't think those paper punches work very well with the plasticky of the washi. There we go. Actually, that was pretty easy. I'm right-handed, so if I do kind of cut here this direction, actually that gave a really nice cut. So I wish I had figured that out with the first one. Okay, so there's our washi. Now let's work on the collage on the front. So I have a bit of green fabric here. This is one of the cutouts or one of the printables that I found on Graphics Fairy. And I just printed it on copy paper. And I guess I could have printed it on cardstock and kind of skip this, but I like to make them look a little bit more substantial, kind of like, I guess, a die cut. So what I'm going to do is glue it on a piece of cardstock. I hope I have a piece that's big enough. If I don't, I'll use a piece of file folder. Oh, that's not a good piece. I forgot to grab. I've been using all my larger scraps, so we might be in trouble here. Let's see, could I use the back? That is the one thing I didn't grab. Let's see, I hope so. What's this? Will that show? Oh, that won't show. Something else I printed on the back. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get a glue stick. I have so many here. And we will just sandwich those two together. Yeah, it's so cute, right, Amy? It's really cute. And let me grab, I like to use this like a card, something just to burnish it down. All right, now let's let that dry a minute and let's work on the rest of our collage. Yep, so I need this size. Ooh, I don't think I grabbed that either. Let's see. I used a piece of that Christmas book. Did I save a piece of that? Well, I'm batting 1,000. Let me grab it just a second. So much going on the last couple days. Okay, so let's pull out a piece of this. And it doesn't have to be Christmas Story, you know, I'm just a little extra with that sometimes. But if you have it, I think it's fun. And we actually have the little word Christmas. I don't know that it's going to end up showing. I'll go a little bit higher because I do have the word Christmas here. We might get lucky and that may show. Okay, I'm going to move my phone. Okay, and I'm going to hit this, I think, with some peeled paint just to give it a little, just a little bit of green. You could do whatever ink kind of works, or not ink at all. I was pretty light on the ink in this journal just because it had such a kind of bright white look with the bingo cards. So I wasn't very heavy with my inking. And then the little Noel, let's see if I can find it here. And these I wish I knew. I feel like these probably came from Pinterest too. And I probably printed these forever ago because I was using them to put my name and sign like my assemblages and things. So I'm not sure where I found those, but it's a whole sheet. And I'll show you. It's like a whole sheet of these Denison type looking labels. And I just printed them out on copy paper. But I don't know. Pinterest is always my kind of go-to. Where is... I've already lost it. My little fussy cut scissors. Okay, let me put this stuff away. Where would you be if you were little fussy cut scissors? Oh, you'd be over here. Okay. So I'm just going to get a little bit closer to the edge of that. And you could even square off the corners. I feel like the Denison labels are kind of like that. Sometimes those corners are square. So I think I'll do that with mine. Oop, that one I didn't do. Okay, so there's our label. And I have this Christmas stamp set. I think it came from Tuesday Morning back in the day. And I'm not sure who the maker is of it, but I loved this Noel here, and it seemed to fit really well on my label. But like this one would be super cute. I like the font of Merry Christmas too. That would be beautiful. And you could just, you know, stamp whatever word you have. Here's Happy Holidays. And then you can do a little fussy cut if you didn't happen to have, couldn't find these printouts of the labels. But a lot of these stamp sets come with like a label shape anyway. So you could even use that. I could have made my own label too. I know. I miss Tuesday Morning Store. I loved it. I loved it when the kids were little. I used to find the best, like at Christmas time. They just had a lot of really fun children's toys. They were great. Oh my gosh, so good for baby gifts. Their baby section was great. Beautiful clothing, just really nice. Everything's nice. Nice quality, like home goods. Let me see if that's good. And I'm just going to line that up. Hopefully we're good. And fun crafting stuff. I even found like Tim Holtz stuff there too over the years. And there we have our little Noel. I'm going to grab something. Here we go. Clean that off a little bit. Clean off my stamp. We actually lost our Tuesday morning way before. My parents live out in Palm Springs area, and I think theirs stuck around maybe a little bit longer than our local one did. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a little fussy cut of what is now becoming like our die cut. When I'm collaging and layering, I don't know, I like to make die cuts, whether I'm using stickers or printables like this. I just like them to have a little bit more of a thickness about them, because sometimes I find if I'm gluing them together and I have fabric and, you know, other papers and things underneath, they tend to mold to the fabric. So I like them to lay a little bit more flat, so that's why. But I probably should have. I was kind of testing out the printables. If you printed it directly on cardstock, it would give you the same effect, and then you wouldn't have to do this step of gluing. And I just found all these awesome printables on Graphics Fairy. And I don't know, in the new year, they also have that paid membership, and I've been contemplating doing that. And this is a very popular little snowman guy that's in the public domain. So you can find, you know, printables of him on Etsy. And I know that sticker set that I had this little guy in there. So he's all over the place. Probably even things that, you know, if you went into Joann's or Walmart, you'd probably find him too. Okay, and I'm going to hit him just with a little vintage photo, just his edges. Being pretty light. Okay, he's good. Oh, really? They don't sell the Tim Holtz anymore? I think, which one of mine doesn't? Well, our Joann's has not much, and it's really picked over. Our Joann's is, I don't know. I sometimes wonder if they're going to go, like they're going to close. So their selection, I don't ever go there looking for something specific. It's pretty bad. I think our best selection is Michael's. And I don't know if does Hobby Lobby even carry Tim Holtz? I don't know. I usually end up just ordering things I want on Amazon. I just kind of look at the prices. I think they had some really good prices on Amazon leading up to Christmas because I was looking at a few things and I was like, oh, I don't need this. You start talking yourself out of like, I really want it, but do I really need it? And I have so many supplies I need to craft with. So, but I think I did put a couple things in my cart, but I didn't end up pulling the trigger. Okay, so I think we have all of our elements here. We have our little book page. Oh, I think Christmas will end up, yeah, the way I punched it out, Christmas is going to end up showing. Okay, and then let's take a little piece of this material here. See if I can rip it. There we go. Give it a little bit of a rip. See if I can fray this side a little bit more. Okay. Alrighty, I think we're good. And we'll do a little bit of a dry fit here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to hold that in place and grab my Fabri-Tac here. Whoops, my phone fell. Sorry for that loud noise. I'm also waiting for a friend, a mutual friend of all of ours. I don't know. I think she announced she was going to be in California. And she might come before we're done here. I told her, she's like, I don't want to interrupt. And I'm like, just come. Just come. It'll be fun. There's no such thing as interrupting. So we'll see if she comes before we're off here. We are going to go have lunch. And maybe I want to take her over to one of my favorite antique and vintage stores over in Long Beach. If Kathy's still here, she'll probably guess who it is. And I think she was making it known she was in California, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to. I should have asked her before we were chit-chatting about it. We kind of did. It was a little impromptu. I knew she was coming and flying in. And I just got so busy. I didn't get back to her. And then I just said, come Thursday. So it just worked out that way. Okay. I think that's probably pretty good. I don't know if we're lined up well, but we're pretty good there. And let's see where we want to put this little fella. Might drop him down a little bit. All right, I am going to grab my pencil just so I know where he is. Little line there where his foot. And we'll glue him on. Okay. I really need to clean off both of my craft mats. I'm getting like little pilly things. I usually give them a really good scrub. You didn't get the edges too well here, so I'm just going to go back. That's stuck down a little bit better. There we go. Little corners there. Okay, we are good. Okay, let's see. I'm going to add a little bit of stickles to him, but I think, let's see. I think what we'll do, yeah, I'm going to set him aside, and then let's work on the index card on the inside. Do I want to use blue or green? I pulled out both. I don't know, blue might be. Let me see with the tissue paper. Now, this tissue paper, I think I had this, I like the blue, or do I like the green? Maybe we'll do the green. I think it came from TJ Maxx last year, or Marshall's. Actually, Marshall's is what we have that's the closest. And I tried to find it online and I could not. But I'm pretty sure that's where I had it. And I haven't gone in since all their Christmas stuff was put out. So I may go in and see if I can find it because I loved it. And we just used it for our personal presents. I think I had mentioned maybe on Instagram posts, I always buy tissue paper that I love that I want to craft with. And then I wrap, I use it for our gift bags and stuff. And then, instead of throwing it away, my husband, he folds it up really nice. And then I craft with it. All right, so this is a little bit too large for our pocket. So I'm just gonna do an eyeball and just cut it down a little bit. Let's see here. So I'm just going to do a little pencil line here. And I think I'm going to cut off, let me see. Well, let me cut that side and then let me see. It might be okay lengthwise, but I think it needs to be cut a little bit the other direction too. So I'm just going to leave it folded and do a little cut here and then see how it fits. But we have our holes there, so it won't be able to go all the way back. I'll just cut a little bit of a smidgen, and then I think we'll be okay. That should do it, I think. All right, I think that's pretty good. I think I made it narrow enough so that when it goes in with the binder rings, I think that's okay. And you get a little bit of a peek here, so I think that's pretty good. And then what I did, I've done it various ways. Sometimes I use Mod Podge. You can use watered down glue, but sometimes for me, the quickest thing is just to do a glue stick. I do it depending kind of on what the end use of it is. So I'm just going to kind of look where generally, hopefully I left myself a large enough piece. Some of the images are going to get cut off, but let's see here. He's kind of cool, that big Santa guy there with the presents. I'm going to lose that. Well, we can't have everything, can we? All right, I'm just going to do kind of a rough cut. I think that's pretty good. Hopefully I did it I saved kind of some of those other images. And I'm just going to cut around here because I use all the little individual ones here to make gift tags. So I think we're going to have to lose all of him, or some of him. Let's do it this way. I know this looks very awkward, but all right, I'm just trying to save as much. And you could wet this with a paintbrush. You could use one of these. Where is it? I don't think I can see it. You know, the little paintbrushes with the little plastic where you fill it up with water. Those would work well, but I don't know. Cutting it is usually pretty quick for me. Okay. I think we're pretty good. All right. And I'm just going to grab my glue stick, because that is kind of the quick and easy method, I think. Maybe I'll do one half and then we'll do the other. And you want to be really liberal with it. Oops. And I don't mind if there's wrinkles, but usually you can get the wrinkles out pretty easily with your fingers. And just smooth that down. And the glue stick is nice because it does dry a little bit quicker. If you're using Mod Podge or the watered down glue, it does take a little bit longer. And you could do the glue and then actually do Mod Podge over the top of it, which would work really well too. That would work really well. All right, I think we're pretty good. And I have done in the past, I'll do another project. I've made these cards before where this one was a little bit busy with the tissue paper, but like, let's say maybe something like this, where I've actually stamped with rubber stamps on the index card, or whatever the surface is that I'm gluing it to. So you can see a little bit of a peek of the stamping underneath, and then lay the tissue paper over the top of it. But I thought this had a lot going on with it, so I didn't do that. I definitely need to clean my desk. It needs a good scrubbing. Felt so good yesterday. I put I have some of this stuff still has to be packed away, but the other half of my craft desk here, my dining room table it looked like an explosion went off. And it felt so good to clean it off, put everything away, because it's been super crazy. And I even pulled out a few kind of springy things, some Valentine things as I was putting things away that kind of inspired me. So I did pull out a few new things and stick them out, but that's okay. As I walk past and kind of start thinking about, you know, what we'll be crafting in the new year. And there we go. So it's as easy as that. And again, I think if you want it to be, you know, a little, like, I don't know, sturdy isn't the right word, but you could easily come in here and do a layer of Mod Podge over the top of that. But I think with the glue, it's really glued on there really well. And you could use the glossy Mod Podge or the matte. Matte's kind of my personal favorite. And then let's come in and let's round out these corners here. Oh, I think she's here. Okay, so we're going to round that out. And where is my, here we go. And I'm just going to ink it up a little bit. Oh, that corner didn't cut very well. Let's give that another cut here. I didn't want to cut through that tissue paper, just that one little spot there. And we will hit that a little bit. Oh, that little corner. After I said all that, let's poke that little corner down. Usually when I'm not rushing, I'm just, you know, crafting on my own. I'll just kind of check and double check, but there we go. Okay. All right, so there's a little card. Oh, let me go get the door. I'll be right back, guys, just a second. Hello. Is it a circle? I mean, it's a circle. It's not a secret that you're here, right? In California? Okay. I'll come say, let's see, let me turn this around so you can say hi. We don't have a lot of people, but let me turn the camera around. Let's see, where's my settings? I don't even know who. Hello, friends. Hello. Do you recognize our friend?
Amy, are you out there?
Yeah, Amy's here. I don't know if she's still in. Caroline was here. She left. She probably had Christmassy stuff to do. Kathy was in.
I'm dropping in.
Yeah.
Hi.
That's so fun. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me over.
Yeah.
Nice to see everybody.
Let's see who else.
Anybody
Yeah, we only
watching
have
on the replay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if anybody's watching on the replay, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Yeah, actually we have more people. Last week it was real low because I think people are just out doing all the Christmas stuff, right?
I feel like I'm missing everything these days. All the
Yes.
fun stuff.
Yeah. Okay, Amy says, yeah, she's prepping for Saturday and listening. So
She has a show.
she has one more. She has one more.
Fun.
Look at these.
Fun time of year.
Which one I bought?
Oh, that's one of Amy's.
Yeah, I
goodies.
opened them.
Oh,
Wait,
my
isn't it
goodness. Those
cute?
are beautiful.
Look what else and then there was some crafty bits. And
wow.
are those adorable?
Those are gorgeous.
Look how pretty.
Yes. Wow.
I told her I was gonna cry.
These are fantastic.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
So excited.
One, two,
Yeah.
goodness.
I think she
Gorgeous.
said, right, Amy? I think she said she was gonna post on her Facebook page.
Okay. How
Like whatever she had, whatever she had left over.
Face is just
Right?
the
I love
sweetest.
them.
Yes, it's been pretty easy traveling so far, Amy. I did have to just stop at Target to get a phone charger because I have a new phone, and I asked my daughter, "Do you think your charger will work in your car?" And she said, "Oh yeah." No, it doesn't.
It
So I
doesn't.
didn't bring the
Oh
one that I have at her
no.
house anyway. But you know how it is with those little things. But it's funny because last time I was here, I stopped at that Target for something too.
Oh, the one down the street. There's Taylor.
Oh, I'm good. I was admiring your painting. Your mom had posted a picture of the painting, and I was like, I got to see it in process, in person.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when you were here last time, it wasn't
You
finished,
showed me
right?
the photo,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. So talented.
So yeah, so you had a safe travel. Everything was
Yeah.
LAX was okay with the drop off.
Yeah, I sat in the back seat the whole way there. And Sepulveda Boulevard, you know, the around the hills.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I don't need to go to Disneyland. I've had a ride.
I usually make Jim, like usually, even if we have to pick somebody up, I'm like, can you take off work? Like he drives there and then drives home because it's like super crazy. Yeah.
I had no problem getting, going out of there. I just let her drive
Yes.
to the airport, especially knowing they were, time, worried
Yeah.
about time and all that stuff. But it's funny. I mean, we had plenty of time this morning, but for some reason it's like, oh, we gotta go. And then wait, did we allow enough time to get? They're only going to Boston. It's not international.
Oh, okay. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Anyway, so you're all done with your project?
I think
now?
I'm just going to do, actually, I don't even need to do the back. I'm going to put one little decoupage thing here on the back, and then I'll be done.
I bet just hang out and watch whatever you're doing. I don't want to.
All right, should I switch it? Let's
Yes.
see. Where does it say setting? So we can leave that there. There we are. And we're back. I actually don't need to do, but I'll do this little back thing. So here's the, so we just made a little pocket with a little journaling card to go inside. So I'm just going to add a couple snowflakes on the back, and then I just rip them with my fingers because I think it's the quickest way. Although that one I didn't do a very good job today. Let me find another one here. I find, do you ever do this? I find if I get out the paintbrush and the water and everything, it takes longer than if I just rip it. Yeah, I don't know.
It does take longer. You have to wait for it to soak in.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's the same effect.
Exactly. So I'm just going to give it a little rippy. All right, so we have one. Let's maybe get a couple others. Here we go. Here's some. Are you doing sales while you're here? Live sales or no? Are you off?
I am doing.
Oh, you are.
The Sunday, this Sunday, not the following. And I kind of wish I hadn't.
Yeah.
But as it fell on my week to host.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
And so I thought, I'll just make it work.
Yeah. So do you need to, do you need to source stuff then?
I brought a few small
things. So you have a few small things. Maybe we'll find some other, a few other small things today. Okay. So I just pulled out, I just have like 3 little snowflakes here. So again, we're just going to use the the glue stick because it's fast and easy.
Love the glue stick.
Yes. Sometimes I do Mod Podge, but I just find this is quick and easy. You can't be any quicker than that. I guess the hardest part is it sticking to the mat or something, which sometimes happens, but. So this one's a little bit different. The other, oh, I already put it away. You couldn't see the popcorn backside of the bag, but I think that's kind of cute with the little popcorn. There we go. So we have the little bag and our journaling card. And let's see. We won't put our whole journal together, but I'll grab the rings and then we can just kind of see how it works. Let's see, there's our bag. And I have a couple other pages so I can stick those in there. And easy peasy. I'm not sure what these are called. I thought I was calling them pocket pages, but I don't know.
I like that name.
Yeah, that kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't glue the gussets down. You know, you could come in and add some glue here. So really you could put a ton of stuff in this pocket bag or page pocket or whatever. This is the hardest part, getting the little rings through the holes. But once you get it going, oh, I guess I should do it this way, huh? That would be a smarter way to do it. There we go. So we'll just pretend like we have a lot of other pages inside. And that's it. All right, so we have our cute little bag, and I just stuck another page in there. And then the one thing I wanted to talk about super quick, because I know sometimes people struggle with getting the holes aligned, because that's kind of a pain to do. And I won't punch these, but let me see, that one has a hole already. But the best way I found to do it, so this page right here is shorter, it's smaller than the other ones. Let's pretend this is our side. And we have our pages here. So what I find is I just align them the way I want the alignment to be, and then just take a little clippy. Hopefully that will reach, right? So that you can keep all your pages together. And then you can take your little template, which I don't even know where that went. Here we go. Then you could take your little template and put it on the stack and do your circles. And I think the best way is to use one of the crocodiles, because then you can punch holes in multiple pages at once. But I would say doing these journals that have the binder rings, that's probably the most fussy part of it all, is to get your holes aligned and to get them cut. And when I built the other one, I actually did it in stages. I probably did, I don't know, maybe eight pieces of paper at a time, and they were like perfectly aligned by using this little cheat sheet. This is kind of like when we were doing our pamphlet stitches, right? For the doing, it's basically the same thing, like a little cheat sheet. In this case, we're just doing circles here. So that should make a very successful journal. And I think that's it. I'll put that away. And what else? Here, I'll change it back. I'll come over there. I can't see. There we go. Okay, I'll come over there, or I'll come here. So yeah, so this is the last, the last Vintage Craft and Chat of 2024, and then I'll be back with all of you. I think on, what did I do with my calendar? I will be back with everybody, I think on the 2nd, but our tradition in our family, my husband's side, Japanese side, is we have a big family party on the 1st the first day of the new year. So I'm going to have a huge crowd of people and friends, and we're doing tempura and all kinds of like all the fixins. So I may not go live on the 2nd, but if I do, maybe we'll just have it be more of a chit chat and a kickoff and talking about 2025 and maybe fun things that are to come. But I'll post that on Instagram ahead of time. And I think that's it. That's it. So thank you everybody that was here. If you have any questions and you're watching the replay, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you quickly. And thank you to Amy for your amazing handmade pieces. I adore them. And thank you for my gifts. They're really special. I love my kokeshis. And my crafty pack, she did this whole pack, like all that stuff right there, all to craft with. So all the extra goodies, yeah. And thank you, Angela, if you're watching. Thank you for my Christmas card. I'll message you later. And that's it. I think that's it. Thank you, everybody. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And Leanne and I are going to go have fun. We're going to go do something fun. So thanks, everybody. Bye.